Hello and welcome. My name is Tim McCracken. Today's Crypto Insights top 20 tax havens. I've got Gary from Borderless Wealth joining me. Gary, this is right up your alley, isn't it? Let's have a look at where they are.
Yeah, I just love this section here. Okay, because I'm over in Southeast Asia. But anyway, if you just follow if you follow the map, which what you're looking at right there. Okay, obviously, you've heard the old names before: Switzerland, Luxembourg. Uh, they've got the Channel Islands, and of course Macau, which is in Hong Kong, which is a huge gambling center there, run by the Portuguese. And China now. You've got a huge amount of money influx going into Southeast Asia, into Singapore. They have a tax haven over in East Malaysia called Labuan, which is a tiny little place where you just have only like 85 banks, and you've got a McDonald's at the end of the street and an airstrip. So that'll give you an idea of how that works. Now, we all know about Panama, and if you go back around 10 or 12 years ago, they came out with the famous Panama Papers, where people were hiding money over in Belize and places like that. So people are looking for tax havens all the time because nobody likes taxation. I mean, that's it. I mean, especially if you're a large corporation, you get hit with, say, 28 up to 50% taxes, especially up in like the Scandinavian countries, where I hear that the taxes can reach as high as 70% in Sweden. All right. So, of course, everyone's looking for a tax haven. Now, when we get into cryptocurrencies, okay, we're in a completely different arena. And that's up to you, Tim.
Well, I'd just like to make a point to everyone that these top 20 tax havens are legal and legitimate, right?
Correct.
There's nothing dodgy about this. What people don't realize, there's rules for the wealthy and there's the rules for the rest of us. I know that one of the things that we're doing with Borderless Wealth, Gary, is we're helping people with taxations, with our Borderless Wealth programs, going through to helping setting them all up. Would you like to enlighten people a bit about that?
Well, I mean, the idea that we're using our formula, and that's your system primarily, Tim, is that we're going to be able to show people how they can have a passive income continuously that will be with all the different types of cryptocurrencies that are the hot picks that we use in our Borderless Wealth configuration. Okay, so the thing is, if you're with Borderless Wealth, all right, and you've got some income that you can throw into Borderless Wealth, and you want to see your own money grow, organically and naturally, all right, then you follow our programs, and you'll do amazingly well. You really will. Yeah.
The key to this is what we call the off-ramping, right? So we on-ramp with fiat,
yes.
Centralized exchange, then we do our stuff, and then we organize the off-ramp to be in a tax haven. And then what you do is that you will sit down in consultation with ourselves and our professionals. We guide you how to direct your profits into a legal taxation. Now, I notice here the Irish have got one, an Ireland tax haven.
Yeah, they do. That's the Channel Islands. Actually, the British use it. In fact, the royalty uses to put all their money. They put it into the Channel Islands over there, and then also in Ireland. If you'll remember that Ireland has a great taxation program that the United States is taking advantage of. This goes all the way back to the times of DeLorean motor cars, if you remember. I mean, John DeLorean set up his factory over in Ireland simply because he got amazing tax breaks.
And was that before he decided to become an international cocaine trafficker?
Well, I think that was more of a setup than anything else. But anyway, that's another story.
Okay. Also, are we going
to talk about? We're going to talk about Michael Jackson's death. Was it real or not? Anyway, let's go ahead.
We'll get back. We'll get out of the rabbit hole and we'll get back into tax havens here. Now, just for the general information here, Hong Kong, if you have a vehicle in Hong Kong, any income that's generated outside of Hong Kong is tax-free, and the local tax is incredibly low. So as we know, taxation is legal theft. Okay, so if you are interested in learning more about, see in the description below, we've got our contact details and we can have a wee chat. So that's it all for today. Now we are a new channel. Okay, so we're grateful if you could subscribe to the channel, text subscribe to our WhatsApp number here, and you get a one-on-one consultation on how to create passive income at no cost to you. We might even talk a little bit about tax havens in that. So that's a wrap for today. My name's Tim McCracken. I hope you enjoyed this incredible crypto insight about top 20 world tax havens, and I look forward to seeing you soon.